Hello everyone and welcome back to Calmlands. This is the multiplayer co-op with Nordic farming and we have reached episode number 21. Starting off at the cow farm today because we've got to keep them fed and watered. They're running a little bit low, so I think Nordic's going to give them some water and we're going to give them some hay. We've got the Tatra here, so going to hop in that. And hay's in the fermenting silo, so we can just get this uncovered and come along and grab. So the fermenting silo really does act as a good storage place for our hay, as well as storage for our grass, which we can then ferment into silage. And speaking of silage, our BGA has been busy working overnight, although we have skipped ahead a couple of days to process all of the silage. So we have got quite a bit of silage still in here, and we've got 200,000 litres of hay, so that is good. We'll get that all tipped in, and then looks like we've got some silage to take to the BGA as well, which we can do. So I'm going to start off with a few little animal jobs, giving the cows their hay. I might give the pigs some water as well, and then got a few things to move around with the flour mill as well, and I'll see you in a short while. Okay, so been busy doing a few little jobs. We've had to cart the hay to the cows. They have got as much hay as we can give them. So if we take a little look at the menu, they've got 200,000 litres of hay. So we're going to have to do another hay run, and I think come midday, Nordic and I are probably going to skip ahead to tomorrow, and the grass in field number 1 and farmhouse field will be ready for us to mow. Showing harvested or ready to harvest, but it's not the full height yet, so we want to maximise that. So we'll mow, ted and windrow that into collectible grass. After that we moved some silage to the BGA. Now I must confess we have beefed up this BGA. We've made it run a little bit faster so it can cope with the levels of silage that we're going to put through it, and still got a trusty ramp to deposit it in there, so that's good, and that's busy processing away. Also moved the flour from the flour mill to just behind it, so the loading area is kept nice and clear and it's not going to run out of space too soon. And of course, just before that, we moved the maple syrup from the maple syrup farm up to near the sell point. We don't want to sell it yet because I think the best price for maple syrup is coming up soon. So although there's a great demand for maple syrup at the moment, we want to wait till December because the best price could still come yet. Okay, so next thing, we are going to be moving on to focus on a production area for our pigs, and that is to serve them with pig food. And yeah, if we take a look at the pigs, I think they're doing okay. Probably need to give them some of the raw materials to keep them happy, but yeah, they've got quite a bit, and they are reproducing. We've had some reproduce already, so that's the latest ones are the ones that are going through puberty, but the more expensive ones here, they're 50% through reproduction again. So yeah, we've got quite a lot of pigs, which is really, really good. Varying prices, and at some point we will sell the highest price pigs, so it keeps rotating. But yes, we want to set up a pig food production, so we can easily mix pig food together with all of the raw ingredients. So yeah, there's a nice mod that we've downloaded, and I'm going to set about putting it in our production area, well away from our sort of food and what's going to be donut operations over this side. So we're probably going to do it over this way, so it's a bit away, keeping animal produce away from the sort of food productions. So I'm going to get busy with that, and I'll see you when we're done. And there we go. Placed our pig food factory. And if we take a little look here, this is also a mineral feed factory. So it can do both, and there's various different recipes for them. I think we can open that. There we go. Yeah, so we can come and deposit stuff in here, which is pretty handy. And yeah, thought we could probably drive under here, but it's looking a bit tight for some of the equipment we've got. I don't know what this is. I think we can switch pallets on and off here, so we'll keep pallets off because we just want to come and collect it rather than have it in pallets. So yeah, pretty good. Let's just take a little look at the menu. So we've got mineral feed as a recipe, and that takes 2 sugar beet, some soybean, some sunflowers and canola to make mineral feed, and 7 units of that. That can process at 1,680 cycles per day or month, and yeah, it costs us $72 a month. The pig food, now this recipe is 2 sugar beet plus 2 sunflower plus corn plus potato and plus sorghum. Now how I think this works is that you don't need all of these. You need either sugar beet or potato, sunflower or corn, and then sorghum. Just hopping back in the Tatra, and we'll leave the pallet trailer here because we'll need to come and sort out some flour later. But oh, I'm driving in the trees. Yeah, we'll head back to the farm, and Nordic's been busy herbiciding every field using the See and Spray herbiciding technology. So yeah, we'll go check in with him, but I'm hoping that we might be able to run some goods down to the pig food factory. But we haven't got everything, we haven't got any root crops yet, so we need to wait for our sugar beets to be harvestable before that. Okay, so we're back at the cow farm, and Nordic and I have been doing a bit of thinking, and yeah, we're not quite sure on the recipe for the pig food factory. We can't work out whether we need all of these items or whether we'll need just one of the root crops and one of the base foods. So yeah, we're going to have to work that one out as we get to it. So the produce that we've got at the moment, sugar beets, sunflowers and corn, we can put in there and see if that will generate some pig food. Hopefully, but if not, we're going to have to come up with some potatoes and sorghum, which we don't have at the moment. Right, let's head back to the farmhouse and we can wait till tomorrow so our grass is ready. Good night, Nordic. Working up on another crisp morning, and our grass is at the full height. So Nordic is already down at the farmyard. We'll meet him there, and we'll be getting in the New Holland, I think, this time, to be doing the mowing. We do lots of mowing, but yeah, grass work is essential for our calm farm. It not only gives us the silage earnings, but our cows need it for hay. Yeah, and as mentioned, we are going to be converting this grass into hay. So it's another hay day. Here she is. Nordic has gone over to the small field already. So yeah, let's jump in the new T8. It is a thing of beauty. There we go, both mowers. And yet we're in the New Holland this time round, because Nordic used this last time for the mowing, and we used the old Genesis, which yeah, both are great, but this new one, I bet it doesn't even stutter working these mowers, because it's a bit of a beast. Right, at the top of the field, the usual starting spot, so let's get them folded both, and yeah, we want to be making sure that we are not swathing, because we're going to be tedding this, so it makes sense that it is open. So I think we just flick this a couple times, and there we go. We are fully opening and mowing. Let's move out the way for Nordic. Beacons off. He's done the first headland, so let's follow him. Switch on and lower away. We will see you when we're done. Right, that is us all mowed up. So time to take the mowers back and switch over for tedders and the windrower. So let's head back and get that sorted now. Right, that's the mower dropped off. Nordic has got the tedder and is taking it over to get started because he needs to get a bit of a head start on tedding. And I think the windrower is somewhere over by the cow farm, so let's go find it. This New Holland is so fast, makes life so much easier. Okay, windrower is not there, so where is it? It turns out I missed it all along. It was here, but hidden. So trip over to the cow farm for no reason. But nonetheless, we've got it now, so let's hitch up and head over to the field to go join Nordic. Right, at the top of the field, the usual starting point. So that's unfolded now, and I think we can probably make a start. Nordic needs to do roughly 2 headlands for us to be able to merge them together, because this is quite a bit wider than the tedder. Okay, lowered away. Nordic's done 2 headlands, so we'll come along and try and make sure we don't miss any bits. So we're going to get busy with this and see you when we're all tedded and windrowed. Right, that is the last row done. Tried to keep it as neat as possible. A little bit difficult with how it is around the field, so did end up bumping into some of the headland swaths, but yeah, overall that's not too bad a job, so pretty happy with that. New Holland did a good job pulling the windrower, and yeah, no surprise there because it's got ample horsepower. But the working speed is quite slow. It's only 9 mile an hour with that. And you would have seen just in the distance there, Nordic has started on the forage wagoning. So he's got the Tatra with a new forage wagon. He sold our previous one, which was a bit smaller, and purchased the one that we rented previously. And he's also rented the same one. So I can come along now and help with the forage wagoning, and all of that hay will be going in the fermenting silo just to be stored, and then once it's all there we can use it as a means to keep the cows well fed. So let's give the windrower a bit of a wash, and then we'll be on to help Nordic with the forage wagoning. There we go, that's tucked in next to the forage harvester quite nicely. And a bit of an update on our forage harvester. We did see a nice one come up on sale, in between sessions. So we went ahead and purchased that, and it's sat at the store ready for us to swap it with the old one once we need the forage harvester again. Yet we can't use the forage harvester to collect up hay, unfortunately. We discovered that in a previous session, but yeah, when we next do grass we'll have a new forage harvester to collect it all up with, and also we will need a decent forage harvester for when we want to chop up our maize, our corn, into chaff. But let's head to the dealership now and grab this forage wagon that Nordic has rented for us. Alright, pulling into the dealership, and you'll see, yeah, our new forage harvester and the rented forage wagon, which yeah, is the same one as what Nordic purchased. So we own one, and yeah, we're renting one because we don't really have the money or the need for having two. So yeah, we'll just rent one to keep it up. There you go, that's hitched. And before we head off, let's just take a quick look at our new forage harvester. So it's the Fendt Katana 650. It is worth $395,000, but we got it at a 50-odd% discount, so it was only around 170,000. So yeah, 650 horsepower, and yeah, look at that, bit of a beast. We'll have to get the header for it, and also the grass pickup for it as well. But yeah, pretty good. Looks good, but yeah, we've got to get on with our forage wagoning, so we'll leave that here. And yeah, the dealership will get it ready for us, and we'll come and sell the old New Holland one and pick that up another day. Oh, the deer are running away. Watch out, deer. So you can see in the distance that Nordic is about to get started on the second field, so we'll be coming along to join him in good time. Right, beacons off, forage wagon on, and let's lower the pickup. And we can start collecting our hay. And yeah, we'll be ferrying this to the fermenting silo just to store. So yeah, we're going to get this done and see you when we're all ferried over. I think this is the last sizable swath that's been left, and we're done. A few little bits left, but yeah, we're not going to worry too much about those. And yeah, we've got all of that hay collected up, and this is the last morsel to go in the fermenting silo. Nordic is starting to do some runs to the BGA. The silage processed overnight from the grass we had in there, So yeah, that fermented up, and yeah, we've got some more loads to take to the BGA, which is always nice. Okay, last load in, and whilst that's doing that, let's take a look at how much hay we've got in there. So fermenting silo, we've got 141,000 litres of grass still in there, 111 litres of silage, which is processed, so yeah, good, we're not short of silage, that's always good. And we've got 329,000 litres of hay, and that's going to be really good for keeping the cows happy. Oh dear, the maple syrup farm has run out of water. I'm going to have to see to that quickly. But let's just get our trailer returned to the dealership. There we go. That is returned. So I think what we'll do is we'll hop in the Fiat Agri and take some water to the maple syrup farm. Here we are. Get that closed up, and let's head off and drop this to the maple syrup farm. Haven't driven the Fiat Agri in a long time. Here we go. So let's go over the edge and give some water. Now that's not quite full, so we'll give it another load. And fill up from this tank here. And we'll stop it there. We only need another few thousand litres or so. So let's drop this off. So that's looking near full, which is good. So let's just take the Fiat Agri and the trailer back down to the cow farm. Alright, let's set that refilling, and we can switch off the Fiat Agri for now. It's very loud, and I can't seem to get the door to close. Oh, it just did. Brilliant. And Nordic is back from ferrying the silage. Parked up the New Holland, and it's next to the Schluter. We haven't used that today, but yeah, hopefully we get to use that in another session. So it's been a busy one, spanning 2 days. So we started out by getting our cows with a good amount of hay. And yeah, we also took some trips down to the BGA to get silage processed. We moved our maple syrup pallets and our flour, set up the pig food factory, which yeah, hopefully we can get some ingredients into that in the coming sessions. And then we mowed up the farm house field again, tedded windrowed, and made quite a lot of hay for our cows for the future. But that's it for today. Hope you have enjoyed watching. If you have, remember to drop a like, and if you've got any tips, tricks, or things you'd like me and Nordic to do, then feel free to leave a comment. Also remember to check out Nordic's channel for his perspective of today's session. But all there's left to say is, hope to see you again next time, and until then, catch you later. Cheers all, bye bye.